Hi everyone, thank you for sticking with us through everything as Oasis has gone through quite a lot, particularly over the last year. Although I've been quiet for real life reasons, I've also been deep in thought about the future and what I plan and have always planned to build this server into. With all that silence, I think it's time we put things currently going on in Oasis on the back burner and focus on the future. This isn't just a revamp, it's a reimagining of Oasis and what will be the addition of the Boardwalk. Today I'll show you the vision, why we're moving, and how each of you can help shape it. Together we're building something unforgettable and unlike anything anyone has ever built before. Oasis and Boardwalk aren't just names. They're two distinct experiences woven into one server. Oasis is all about lifestyle, wellness, kink, and connection. The Boardwalk is our chaos zone, games, events, competitions, and nonstop fun. To make that distinction crystal clear, we're leaning heavily into branding and color identity. Oasis carries soft tropical palettes, pastels, pinks, teals, so members instantly feel they've stepped into a chill island retreat. The Boardwalk bursts with bold neons and carnival tones, arcade lights, Ferris wheels, and fireworks that scream energy and chaos. Finally, neutral tones are what tie it all together. They're used in shared spaces and utilities, creating cohesion between Oasis and Boardwalk while keeping the two identities distinct. The point is simple. No matter where a member clicks, the look and feel will tell them exactly which part of the server they're in. It makes navigation effortless and strengthens the two-in-one identity we're building. Oasis has always been built to expand. We've never run out of ideas. More bots, more events, more games, more role colors, more perks. But every time we tried to grow, we slammed into Discord's 250 role cap. That limit turned running the server into a grind. Every new idea forced a trade-off. Do we keep Booster Flair or cut it to run a bingo game? Do we give members dozens of role colors or do we make room for fantasy football for 6 months? Do we bring back Color Wars, which needs tons of roles, or do we save space for escape rooms and new bots? I've spent years shuffling roles, cutting things we loved, moving pieces around, and constantly trying to outsmart a hard ceiling that never went away. Every addition meant something else had to disappear. Instead of celebrating growth, we were constantly negotiating sacrifices. Oasis was overflowing with potential, but the space we had simply couldn't hold it. That's why we knew we needed more. Our first solution was to split into two servers. Oasis would remain what it always was, the lifestyle hub, kink, NSFW, hobbies, connection, conversation. The Boardwalk would be the funhouse of games, chaos, and expansion, escape rooms, game nights, color wars, and all the crazy ideas we couldn't fit. That way we'd finally have the space to grow. But then came a breakthrough, ghost roles. Unlike normal Discord roles, ghost roles don't count against the 250 cap. They live inside a custom bot we're building instead of Discord itself, which means we can assign them, ping them, and deliver notifications without burning up role slots. Overnight, the biggest roadblock we faced was gone. Even better, ghost roles open up something we never had before, true personalization. With ghost roles, members don't just hide a channel they don't care about, they can make it disappear completely from their experience. Someone who wants nothing to do with NSFW can remove it entirely. Someone who hates event pings can opt out and never be bothered. Someone who only wants the chaos of games can live in the Boardwalk and never touch Oasis. That's when it clicked. We didn't need two servers anymore. We needed one server with two clear branded identities. Oasis for connection and lifestyle, the Boardwalk for games and chaos, both living side by side, both limitless and both fully customizable. This is the core of our rebuild. With ghost roles, we're not just making space, we're creating freedom, clarity, and choice. Every member can craft their own version of Oasis and the Boardwalk. No confusion, no limits, just the best of both worlds tailored to them. We're not just rebuilding Oasis, we're moving to an entirely new server. Why? Because we need a true clean slate. When Oasis first started, I had a co-owner who helped set up much of the foundation, but here's the problem. They'd frequently disappear, leaving me to try and figure out permissions and structure on my own when I had no clue what I was doing. That meant the early setup was inconsistent and messy right from the beginning, and over time, those problems only grew. Fixing permissions while the server is live is like rewiring a house while people are still living inside it. It's chaotic, frustrating, and guaranteed to cause mistakes. Every attempt to patch things has just been another layer of confusion stacked on top of what was already broken. On top of that, we're carrying years of history. Waves of people have come and gone. Some left amazing memories, but others left drama, messy channels, and baggage that still lingers in old conversations. I don't want to spend energy deleting bad memories. I want us to move forward without them. This is our chance to set everything up properly from the start with intention and with a structure that makes sense, a clean foundation, a fresh template, and no baggage. That's why we're moving, so Oasis and the Boardwalk can finally grow without limits. Our new server layout is designed to feel like a world, not just a list of channels. Every piece has a home, every home has a vibe, and all of it ties directly into our branding. Neutral categories are where everyone starts. This includes check-in for onboarding, the dock for your welcome drink and verification, support shack for questions, the lobby for community info, and the vault for leveling and XP secrets. From there, the main stage becomes our hub for big events and holidays like the event pit, island festivals, and yes, color wars. And soundstage rounds it out with music, vibes, watch parties, and voice lounges like Soundwaves and the Vibe Pool. Neutral spaces use soft colors and are designed for all members no matter what lane they pick. Oasis categories are the lifestyle heart. You'll find the Welcome Cabana for orientation, Driftwood Lounge for casual hangs, Sandbar for games and bots, Passion Port for hobbies and fandoms, and Wellness Retreat with spaces like the Confessional, Gym, Spa, and Cigar Lounge. Add in the Gallery for selfies, the Nudist Colony for NSFW, and Utopia for fantasies and kink exploration. Oasis channels carry warm tropical colors and personal vibes, connection, creativity, and intimacy. Boardwalk categories are the carnival of chaos. Starting at the welcome gate, members can dive into Midway for bite-sized games, Fight Club for debates and battles, Arcade Alley for bot games, stage games for interactive shows, Brain Wharf for trivia, Tabletop Tent and the Card Shark for the classics, the Casino for high-stakes risk, Conundrum Key for puzzles, the Fun House for party mayhem, and Pleasure Pier for spicy NSFW games. The Boardwalk is bright, loud, and bursting with activity. Its neon branding makes it clear this is the place for fun and competition. The bridge is our staff HQ. It's where we will handle development, logs, and back-end structure. But here's the exciting part, the Launchpad. This will double as our public testing center. As members level up or support the server, they'll gain access to the Launchpad where they can try new features, bots, and experiments before anyone else. It gives members a voice in shaping our future while rewarding engagement. By combining this category layout with branding, members will always know where they are. If they're relaxing in Oasis, competing on the Boardwalk, or moving through shared neutral spaces, the structure and colors guide them. It's intuitive, immersive, and future-proof, designed for growth without confusion. One of the most important parts of this entire transition is the creation of our Compass bot. This bot is the centerpiece of everything we're building, the backbone that makes Oasis and the Boardwalk work as one seamless world. Compass goes way beyond coins and leveling. It powers a full 3-coin system that rewards every kind of engagement. It runs the shop, offering perks, boosters, vanity items, and seasonal rotations. It automates events and streaks, tracking participation and rewards so nothing slips through the cracks. It also handles moderation and tickets, keeping things fair with a strike system, fines, and a simple ticket flow. It brings in consent and safety tools like Ask to DM and Ask to Touch, so boundaries are always respected and logged, and it gives members identity and engagement features like bios, time zones, dashboards, ghost roles, and custom views that make the server feel uniquely theirs. For staff, Compass means freedom. No more admin grind. For members, Compass means reliability, fairness, and personalization. It makes the server feel alive, rewarding, and limitless. Without the chaos of things breaking in the background, Compass isn't just another bot, it's the most important piece of our rebuild, and you'll feel its impact every day you're here. This system is more than points. It's the engine of our community. Every action you take here matters, because everything you do earns coins that fuel the experience. Pink coins are prestige. They're your key to NSFW spaces and high status perks, but prestige has a cost. It comes with a recurring tax. If you don't keep engaging, you'll lose access until you re-engage. This ensures only active members keep privileges. Green coins are progression. They're used to buy levels, unlock perks, roles, and discounts. As you climb higher, taxes get lighter and rewards get bigger. The more you level, the more freedom and benefits you gain. Blue coins are the everyday currency. They're for shop perks, vanity items, boosts, and fun customizations. They keep daily engagement rewarding and playful. There's also an exchange system, but it's steep on purpose. You can turn blue into green or green into pink, but the cost is high. Why? Because we want to encourage genuine engagement, not shortcuts. The system rewards doing, not just flipping coins. The real goal is simple: to create community, family, and home. Everyone engages differently. Some people live and chat. Others prefer voice calls. Others only show up for events or holiday celebrations. This system rewards all of those contributions. Nobody lurks and everyone adds to the whole, and the server stays alive. Our coins aren't just currency, they're proof of participation, a way to keep Oasis and the Boardwalk buzzing, and the heartbeat of everything we do together. Don't worry, we're not dropping everything at once. This rebuild is huge, and the best way to make it work is by taking it step by step. That's why we've created a 7-tier roadmap to guide us through the transition. Each tier has its own focus, so staff don't burn out and you don't get overwhelmed by too much change at once. T1 through T3 are all about the foundation. This is where you put the bones of the new server in place: permissions, categories, and the core compass bot features. It's the backbone that makes everything else possible. T4 is polish. Once the basics are live, we'll spend the first month smoothing things out, fixing bugs, stabilizing systems, and making sure the new server feels good and natural to use. T5 is expansion. Around the 3-month mark, the fun really ramps up. We'll start dropping big new events, adding more channels, expanding perks, and bringing back favorites like color wars and escape rooms. By this stage, the server will already feel bigger and better than before. T6 is long-term growth. 6 months in, we'll add advanced features, more bots, deeper shop items, and server-wide goals. This is when Oasis and Boardwalk stops just being a rebuild and starts feeling like a whole evolving world. T7 is experimentation. This is where we go wild, trying new event formats, testing fresh bot ideas, and launching things nobody else has tried. Some ideas will stick and some won't, but it keeps the server exciting and always moving forward. The roadmap keeps us realistic while still giving us room to dream big. It ensures steady progress instead of chaos, and it means you'll always see growth happening at a pace that feels fun and manageable. We're not just building a relaunch, we're building a living roadmap, one that grows with us, keeps things fresh, and makes Oasis and Boardwalk the best Discord experience possible. Right now we're in stage 1, the build prep phase. Think of this as the blueprint stage where we're laying out the foundation before we start construction. This is where we're shaping how commands and flows will actually work. How do members claim roles? How do they spend coins? What happens when someone opens a ticket or levels up? Every journey needs to make sense and feel smooth. And this is the stage where we map all of that out. We're also auditing permissions and roles. That means double checking everything so there's no confusion, no broken systems, and no messy leftovers from the past. It's about starting clean, consistent, and intentional. At the same time, we're drafting content. That means prompts for games, bios for members to use, shop items to fill out the economy, and all the creative details that make the server come alive. Alongside that, we're cataloging bots, events, and holidays. What do we already have? What needs updating? What needs a total refresh? And what new things do we want to add to the list? Most importantly, this stage is about listening. We're gathering member feedback. What do you love? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And what frustrates you? The more we capture now, the smoother testing will be later. Stage 1 is about doing the groundwork so that everything that comes after rests on a solid, well-planned foundation. We're not pouring the concrete yet, but we're making sure the blueprint is complete, every measurement is right, and we know exactly what we're building before we break ground. As we complete our blueprints for items in T1 through T3, and as bots begin to be ready, we'll move into Stage 2, testing and rollout. This is where the systems we've been planning on paper actually come to life. In this stage, we'll test everything end to end. That means running events in real time, checking rewards and reminders, stress testing moderation flows, making sure shop purchases work correctly, and pushing permissions until we're sure they'll hold up. Most importantly, the bots will be ready to test here. Every new feature gets put through its paces to see how it performs under real use. Staff will act as beta testers first. Their role will be to find bugs, break systems on purpose, and help us identify where things need tightening up. But members will also get involved as testers, so we get real-world feedback from the people who will be using these features every day. Stage 2 is about iteration, not perfection. The goal isn't to launch a flawless system right away, it's to learn quickly, fix fast, and improve constantly. This stage ensures that by the time we move forward, the foundation we've built actually works the way it should. This is the moment where Oasis and the Boardwalk stop being just plans and start becoming real. Every test run, every bug fix, every tweak brings us closer to making the new server seamless, engaging, and fun for everyone. Now comes the most important part, the next steps. This is where both staff and members start shaping the build, and where the Launchpad becomes our central hub for progress. For staff, this is about ownership. You'll be the ones drafting commands and flows, auditing permissions and roles, brainstorming prompts, reviewing bots, and suggesting shop items. You'll also stress test the systems, find bugs, and give structured feedback as things roll out. The point isn't to do everything at once, it's to pick a lane. Every small piece that you take on helps shape the bigger picture. This isn't busy work, it's the foundation that ensures the new server launches clean, stable, and ready for growth. For members, the focus is the Launchpad channel, which is already live in the current Oasis. This is your insider access point, where updates drop and where you can directly influence what's being built. Members will get to vote on names, features, and design choices, test early builds, share what they love and what frustrates them, give feedback on graphics and prompts, suggest new channels and games, and even volunteer to help out with projects that interest them. The Launchpad isn't just an update feed, it's the place where the community gets to shape the future in real time. The bottom line is simple: pick a lane, start small, and shape big. Whether you're staff refining systems behind the scenes or a member jumping into the Launchpad to vote and give feedback, everything you do helps us move closer to launch. When the new server goes live, it won't just feel like Rox's crazy project, it'll feel like our project. At the end of the day, this isn't just about building a server. What we're creating together is a living, breathing 21 plus paradise. Oasis and the Boardwalk are more than categories of bots. They're a home, a playground, and a community that feels alive, rewarding, and limitless. Paradise isn't built in a day, but it is built by us. Every test, every suggestion, every bug fix, and every idea adds to the foundation we're laying. This project only works because it's shaped by everyone, staff and members alike. When you step into Oasis and the Boardwalk, you'll see more than just games channels or NSFW spaces. You'll see a community designed to adapt, to expand, and to grow alongside the people inside it. A place where everyone contributes, everyone matters, and everyone has the power to shape what comes next. I encourage you to come bug me with questions, comments, concerns, and ideas. If you're ready to help, reach out and I'll give you something to dive into right away. I've already spent the past week writing full specs for bots and games we will be building. Everything from our new escape room bot, to Compass, to Shit Happens, Blackjack, Craps, Catchphrase, Family Feud, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Poker, Slots, Hearts, Spades, Roulette, categories, Guess Who, Incoherent, Pitch Storm, Super Fights, Puns of Anarchy, Ransom Notes, and more. We've even got plans for a dedicated debates channel, a roast channel, a game semi-loosely based off the Oregon Trail, but much more expansive, a forever playable version of Monopoly, yes, even better than Monopoly Go, and our very own Hunger Games event where you'll actually be part of the story. On top of that, we've got concepts like Imaginary, Taboo, and honestly, I'm just getting started. This is the scale of what we're building. It's ambitious, it's exciting, and it's going to make Oasis and the Boardwalk unlike anything else on Discord. But it only works if we build it together. With each of you shaping it, Oasis and the Boardwalk won't just be another Discord community. They'll stand out as something unique, a model for what a server can be when it's designed not just for members, but with members and intention. This is our chance to make something unforgettable, not just a place to pass time, but a paradise worth coming back to every day. Oasis and the Boardwalk are the future we're building together, and the best part is we're only just getting started.